Hey, what's going on? Kerry Sullivan. Day number 15, how to kick ass in sales. You know, one of the things is that a lot of people out there, they hear the word sales and they cringe, or that there's sales professionals out there that don't like to admit they're in sales and they get resistance that way. You know, I'm going to tell you right now, being in sales is a very noble profession. I'm very proud to be in it. And the reason it is because I heard this from Zig Ziglar and it made a lot of sense. And as I've gone on in the years, I've really started to change how I got into sales. You know, when I first got into sales, it was very much like we were I was trained how to really impose myself on people, right? I really had to hammer on them, you know, hit all the rebuttals and just hit them until I could get this sale. And I got good at that, but I gotta be honest with you, it didn't always feel good. And I knew that I was really bending people's arms to get the job done or to get the sale, even though it wasn't really what I consider a win-win thing. And really to be effective in sales, you gotta really believe in what you're doing, what you're selling, and that it's an effective thing that's really gonna help people out. Selling to me is really helping people get what they want, right? Get what they want. So, you have the typical sales training where they say, sell me this pen or sell me this carrot slicer. I'm in my kitchen. I just picked that up. But one of the first things you need to do as a sales professional is you got to ask, well, hey, tell me, are you in the market for a carrot skinner here, whatever we're going to call this? And if they say, hey, no, I'm actually in the market for a fork, you know what? There's no point in trying to sell them that carrot skinner. And a lot of the time what happens is why people get bad connotations about selling is because the sales professional isn't listening to the person's need. They aren't listening to your needs. And I've had that happen to me before where, or when I was trying to buy a car one time and they just weren't listening to me. I wanted a black car, right? I wanted a black car, and this guy goes, but this one's green. I'm like, are you listening to me? I told you I want a black car. He goes, but this one's green. Everyone loves green. I'm like, I don't. I want a black car. And it's like when you have experiences like that, it's horrendous. So really, it is a truly noble profession. If you look at the greatest salesman in the world, you look at Christopher Columbus, right? He convinced the king and queen that it was the right thing to do to fund him to go find America. You look at the Pilgrims, same deal. Those people convinced a whole bunch of other people they're going to go to this new land and they're going to have their freedom, right? So they convinced all these people of that. You look at some of, there's tons and tons of great salesmen out there who did unbelievable things. They had to sell their vision, right? Martin Luther King, right? Mahatma Gandhi. These people sold the masses on what their vision was, right? And they created a movement, right? A movement. So whether you think it or not, you are in sales. Hey, you single? You're really in sales, right? You got to convince someone you love your life that you're the person that you should marry, right? So, or they should marry, not you should marry. So anyway, you get the point. So that is, my little rant there on sales, how to kick ass in sales. Look, be proud of what you do and go out there and generally help people. If you feel like you can't help people in what you are doing and what you're selling and you don't have confidence in what you're selling, go find something else out there. There's a lot of great things that you can sell out there. And you know what? If you can get passionate about it and you get really good at selling that, you're invaluable to those people. To continually drive sales into a business for people, they're going to love you. You're not going to be replaced. So go out there, kick butt that way. Hey, if you like this video, feel free to share it. Feel free to make comments on it, subscribe, all that stuff. That is my rant for today on how to kick ass in sales. That's it. See ya. Bye-bye.